Oh, playing. Oh, I think here last time. Production Eldorm. So and each other. But other can
Mm, give me a minute. I still haven't had my coffee yet, so this will be tough because it's also been like a month and a half.
yeah.
Well, if I remember correctly, um, Aldorma was freed from a chrysalis up in the tree by Samson and Billy, in which we did our best to find our way down afterwards after some friendly introductions. They were both very good people. By the time we made it to the bottom, uh, we were approached by a spider. I decided to try to defend us while Billy was freaking out and trying to bury uh, his friend's body there on the ground, Risotto. And then Samson decided to hoof it, at which point the spider retreated on its own. And then we had a delightful campfire and recounted the memories of Risotto, wondering where Mad Jack was. And we sang a song to lull us all to a nice, peaceful sleep. Hopefully, for a better day tomorrow.
All right. Thank you. Can cure. Think you cure everything. Yep. So you can cure. You're exhausted.
Yay!
Yeah. So yeah, just to kind of surmise what happened is that they made their way down platform all the way, and then when Initiate Samson hoofed it, he actually grabbed Zodo and the two porters' bodies. They dragged them on the other side of the ring, and then during the camp, they buried them. That's the important bit. There is a bunch of treasure still kind of remaining. Spider didn't exit. So what did you do, Mad Jack, during your missing session? What did Mad Jack get up?
Um, I think he was scouting out the tree to see if he could find any treasure.
Okay, so he's like looking around.
Yeah, like any valuables or anything like that.
Are you gonna mark a success or fail in your scout? Yeah, and so
Okay.
after camp, Eldormo, I guess, has wandered off a little bit and has come upon Mad Jack. I guess you guys haven't.
We haven't met yet. No. Hello, stranger.
Let's describe yourself, Eldormo.
I'm 7 feet tall with dark skin and long white hair. You can tell I'm an archer from how lithe I am.
You're spooky.
I got a bumblebee sweater vest on and a ring of
It's extremely spooky.
big spooks. And I have a ring of garlic around my neck. I don't know if you know this, but this is formerly risotto's.
Oh,
And
also,
I have a wide brim. I have a wide brim hat, which is of no use, but I like it because it looks nice.
you have a flower tucked behind your ear.
I do, yeah.
Your
Oh, I
your
forgot about the flower. Thank you.
your elf ears.
My giant elf ears. Oh yes, I'm an elf. That's why I'm so tall and lithe
I
and
see.
beautiful.
Okay, so continue the introduction.
Okay.
Hello. Hello, who might you be?
I'm Jack.
Are you Mad Jack?
Just Jack.
Oh. Well, I met some people in the tree and they spoke of a Mad Jack. I was curious if that's you.
I'm Jack.
Well, I heard a lot of nice things about you, Jack. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You must have been hearing about somebody else then.
I hope not.
Anyway, while you all were burying corpses, I was actually trying to scrape some money together so that we don't have to starve this winter.
Hey, that's very forward thinking of you. I like that. I like that about you.
Yeah, I like not starving too.
I starved once. It wasn't fun. But hey, now this vest I'm wearing fits great.
Uh-huh. Did you get any treasure from the cart?
Oh, we got
There was treasure in the cart.
we got
The dead guy said so.
you're gonna have to ask every yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so this is the
we got
perfect time to, I think, Bleaching Skulls, before we get too far in. So,
sounds good.
who wants to go first for Bleaching Skulls? Also, this is the stuff that's things are.
Yeah, if this was a show, this is the best segue into the intro scene. Where's the treasure? There was treasure. Doo, doo, doo.
So
Okay.
Aldormo, do you want to do it or Mad Jack?
I'll go first.
Okay.
My belief is that friendship is stronger than metal. My instinct is to always look for flowers. And my goal this session is to befriend Jack.
Okay. Jack.
My belief is rely on yourself. My goal is to get this gold to town. And my instinct is when on the move, keep an eye out for dangerous creatures.
Okay. Pretty good. Yep. So they didn't start carrying stuff from or even picking through the remains of the cart. But here is the remains.
Yeah, I saw
I
this.
added the warhammer there because I would just thrown it off the
Yeah. Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
having not being able to carry it, just throwing it off the edge of the.
Yeah, no problem.
So yeah, there is I guess at the campsite, the broken campsite there where everyone or the graves. There's 3 backpacks, I guess 2 backpacks. You know, the contents of those 3 backpacks because um, Samson switched out his old ragged one, better ones. There's copper coins,
Okay.
tinderbox, cloak, and map number 2, which only has like one little section from the arch to the or no, from the My Son Rock the Sleeping Man mapped out. And the wagon has a
Okay.
bunch of stuff in it. And
Okay.
I
So where are we right now? We're at the Grizzly Totem Ring, or
yeah, you're like on the other side of the Grizzly Totem, or like maybe a few I guess lots, like house lots, like That's like maybe 1 or 2 house lots away.
Okay, so not that far. Okay.
I guess also
Um,
of evident that that shield that name used to hit what Risotto used to hit the cart and would drop to the ground. Samson's like my shield, and then he's gonna carry, but then he dropped it, grab all the dead bodies, and then Corbin crossed, grabbed the shield,
what the heck, Corbin?
and then
Thought we were pros.
so Samson's like, what the heck? Yeah, he's like screaming after him, like Corbin, Corbin.
Okay.
So
Well, Eldormo, what can like how much can you carry? You got like a pack full of stuff or what?
I have a little bit of space. Let me just double check what I can carry in my bag.
Let me tell you something. There's probably nothing that in your bag that is more valuable than silver and gold, of which there is a lot. So, just FYI.
Aldormo is
So,
currently carrying a 10.
and I have torches, rope, rations, spell book, which I should probably get to. I don't have any space in my backpack, so I may have to drop one of these things if I want to carry some gold, silver.
Well, there is actually a spell book over there apparently. So you might want to take that, make space for a second spell book. I don't know how spell books work in this game.
They take up 2 slots in my
Yeah,
backpack. Yeah.
but I assume you can like consolidate them with some time and effort. You can like write more spells in your spell book, presumably. I don't know.
Yeah. Spell books or spells take up like multiple pages, and so they operate under a first level spell. There's only 5 slots in a spell book, and number of spells that you know doesn't correlate with the spell book. You can know all the spells and not have any of them in your spell book is like what you can prepare at any given time from by reading at camp. So you in
Okay, makes sense.
order to change them out, you have to go back to your homeland or wherever your mentors.
Okay.
Or but you
Well,
can consolidate them.
yeah, I assumed as much. Like you just need to write more in them. But presumably, if you have another spell book, you can just copy them over. But
Yeah, it'd be I think a scholar test.
yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I have 4 torches. So I think the only thing that you should probably keep is the rations. I don't know what else you said. In obviously your spell book.
You'd leave the rope here because you're gonna come back and
Well,
probably need it. Maybe I
yeah.
don't
I
know.
mean, but it depends
Yeah.
on what you want to take. Like there's 6 slots, and I can carry 4 just of the coins.
Well, I can ditch the rope and torches, and if you want, we can enjoy some rations together.
Well, we'll need to save them. Like I don't have any food right now, so you should keep the rations.
Alrighty.
But yeah, so I'll take 2 gold and 2 silver. So if you just take the 2 silver, that's pretty much all I need because the rest of this stuff is going to be difficult to bring. We'll probably need to like maybe get like a cart or something and bring it back here that we can load all this stuff onto.
Sounds good.
So we'll do that maybe, but for now let's take the really valuable stuff. So yeah, I'll take the silver and gold coins.
Yeah.
And
Actually, there's some sacks in the wagon. Can I take any of those to help me carry?
Yeah, if you
not with your pole. You need
if
to
you
carry
drop
your
your pole, you could stack some items in the sack.
So I can't have a small sack.
Yeah, but you have to ditch the pole. The pole takes 2 hands. One sack takes up a hand.
Oh, okay. No, this pole's mine.
Okay.
Can't do that.
All right.
I'll just ditch these torches for 2 silver. No, 4 silver. Unless you want to take some silver, Mr.
Wait.
Jack.
Oh, sorry.
The torches, you'd only be able to take one of the silver because the silver
Yeah, I was
is
gonna
like
say.
pack 1.
I'll take a silver then. Goodbye, torches.
So I'm gonna put this torches on the ground, or drop them to the ground.
Yeah, and
I
I
guess
will take
probably at the campsite
2
because I
gold.
don't see why you would leave it very place.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll leave it at the campsite. I'll take 2 gold and 2 silver from the wagon remains, and I'll leave my battle axe at the campsite and take the warhammer.
Gold and 2 silver, so there's 1 silver remaining, 0 gold, and the battle axe is.
And you're sure there's nothing else you can drop? Because
I
I'm
can
worried
drop
about leaving silver here.
this rope.
Okay. Yeah, just leave it at the campsite because we can come back for it. Because we're gonna come
Yeah.
get the rest of the stuff if we can. Once we get a wagon, it'll be easier for us. Oh, and I guess you need to take the map too. Do you have cartography or anything like that?
I have. Hold on. I was just going to go edit something. I do not have cartography, but I do have scholar, so I could try and copy the map.
You
Isn't-
need Billy's
Ah,
copy it.
Yeah, so it says we have map number 2. Which is map number 2?
So map number 2. Place that's just this one.
Oh, it just has that.
Yeah.
Has that line and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's better than nothing. You should take it, and you should start. We should start trying to fill that map out, and you should start building your cartography skill.
sounds good.
That's something we're gonna need you to do.
Wait, gonna need me to do? Oh,
Yep.
you want to hang out with me?
No, I was talking out of character. But in character, my character grunts and like, can you read maps?
I can read maps.
Read the map. I point at the map.
Okay, what do I see on the map actually?
Like basically nothing, but
Oh, so you
Does
you
it
took
do?
you took 2 silver, Tyler?
I did, yeah.
Oh yeah, because you dropped the rope, right? So more silver on the ground. Because you have 2 silver also. Jack.
yeah, I got 2 silver, 2 gold.
Excellent. Silver, you got all the vendables. 2 gold. Might copper coin. And then everything else you just stack.
Yeah. Well, can we put maybe? Is there any like? No, there's no like extra. Oh, there's backpacks here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we tie all the like throw everything that is at the campsite into backpacks, except the axe, I guess, and then like tie them up in a tree so that people can't see them with the rope?
Yep.
Yeah, so I'll like throw the rope over like a tall branch, and then like just so like people can't get to it unless they. Well, I guess a human could figure it out, but it might be harder to see unless they're just sitting on the ground. Anyone could just see them.
Yep. I think that's a good idea.
Not even sure like what skill it would be anyway. It's
Probably scout to try hide something, but like no one's currently looking.
yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'll do, just so that we can find them again, because we know where they are, but it'll be difficult for anyone else to find them. just because there are copper coins that are kind of valuable. We don't want
So
anybody stealing them.
what kind of stuff that's currently listed?
Well, okay,
Like
so
wagon,
let's
are you gonna leave the stuff that's listed under wagon remains just like by the wagon, or
maybe
Oh,
I'll
we could
try and fit. Okay, sorry, the coins aren't there, right? Yeah, okay. So maybe the spell book and the religious finery, maybe. Let's take that and put that in the backpacks we have here. Then the copper coins, the torches, cloak, tinderbox, and then yeah, and then I don't think anything else would fit, eh? Probably not. I guess maybe the iron spikes might fit.
well, there's like a large sack which also has. They have like 6 slots plus backpack.
Okay. I
So
can do a bit of. Let me do the math here for a second.
there's like what?
I'll
That's like
figure it out.
18 slots. So 1, 2, 5,
Well,
6,
there's two backpacks
7,
and the
8,
sack. Oh, and
9,
there's
10,
small
11,
sacks
12.
too that we
So
can
there's
use.
still have like 6 more slots to put things in. Probably put both of that small sacks and the iron spikes.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. So the only thing we can't really fit is the carved statues and the tapestry.
Yeah, we can hide that under a tarp, I think.
Well,
mean,
they're in like
You don't have a tarp.
yeah, we don't have a tarp or anything like that. It's fine.
That's true. Well,
Those things are
hide it
really
behind the bush.
big and difficult to deal with anyway. We're gonna need to get a cart or something to go get them. So I doubt anybody's gonna be stealing them out of the middle of the woods. That'd be really difficult.
Hide in a tree.
Yeah, so I'll just just leave my battle axe at the base of the tree so that I know where to look when I come back for them.
All right, that's all right. That seems good. Yeah, you guys don't currently have go checks. Have no map. Boatload of treasure. Back, I guess, or I don't know what you're trying to do. Are you trying to spend it?
Yeah, let's
It's
go to
like
Crowthorne.
if you go to town, you're spending it, and so what are you gonna buy?
Well, I don't know. At the very least, we should buy like stuff. You know, we can get our armor repaired. We can do all kinds of stuff.
Ah, yeah.
Like I need my helmet repaired, and we can like there's all kinds of stuff we can do in town. Like,
Yep.
I just can't find the. Yeah, here it is. Town sheet. Yeah. Not least like we could like recover. We can research stuff and all kinds of fun things. So
We should make our way back to town. That's my first idea.
I agree.
I don't like being this close to the tree anymore, actually. Never know when something will strike. Spider could be watching us.
Yeah, when are we wintering? Were we gonna do that? Or did we already do that?
They haven't done that. I would probably want everyone to be together for that session.
Okay.
And I'm thinking just after you dealt with first.
Okay, no problem.
Where we go.
Okay.
So
Well, for now, let's
which way do you want to
let's
get
get
back
this.
home?
Try,
Lots of different ways.
well, I suppose it's technically I have to leave that up to Eldorno, but I think probably just the most direct route would be the best, right? Via Lost Grove and the old wood edge there. I
Yeah.
can describe it to him because I've been down the path a couple times, so I will. Oh, I can't help because I'm afraid.
Are you
Yeah.
afraid?
I am afraid and exhausted. Yes.
Can I help cure his fear?
Oh yeah. The other thing I should do in town, I can level up. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. You could, but you need to do you that at rest, like to recover and stuff. Unless you have like a spell specifically.
Risotto could have leveled up.
Wait, what? What did you say, Sean?
Like he could help you cure your afraid, but he has to do that
Oh
during
no no
rest.
no! I thought you were talking about. Yeah, I was thinking that the other reason we should go back to town is so I can level up. That's a
Yeah.
good reason to go back to town.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
have a level up waiting. So. Okay.
So Aldormo, lead us. How set your intent by describing what you're doing.
Hold on, I'm just seeing where we are. The Grizzly Totem ring. The black lines are where we know where to go, or
The
No,
black
that's just
lines
what the
are on
map
the
says.
map. Like Billy's map
Okay.
that you don't have.
Okay.
So here's the thing. So set your intent. Do you want to just like set to like make for the old wood edge over here, and then see how far along you get there? Like go for an easier goal and try go here. Want to just like make it all the way to Crowthorn via any way, and I'll just be like, you go whatever way I want you to go, and you
Shit.
on a failed roll. Like what is your intent and describe yours?
Well, I say we make a series of short jumps to close places
It's fine by me.
avoid getting lost horribly.
Okay.
Oh man, we got to get back to that perfect campsite one day. Anyway, Lost Grove I think would be the closest one that's feasible.
Yeah.
Try to make it back to.
So do I roll Pathfinder for that, or
Yeah, it'll be rolling Pathfinder. I'm just trying to get your obstacle. I think probably. Nearby. I'll say Ob 3 actually. Nearby.
Oh, okay.
Guys literally blazed a trail and it hasn't been.
And yeah, and like I said, we just came down this way, so I can't help
Yeah.
you.
Well,
But
I'm gonna pop a persona for that because my Pathfinder is only 2.
okay, and since we're on the move, I'm going to keep an eye out for dangerous things.
Hello.
Yep.
Hi. Hello.
Oh.
Hello. Hi. Tyler's just stopped talking and then said hello.
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 Hey Tyler.
Hi, Tyler.
You can hear you can. Yes you can.
Yeah, I think it's Tyler and Tyler's end.
Can you press now?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Hear you, Tyler, if you're saying.
He's not. I'm looking at him in Discord. There's no ring around his face.
I'm just gonna type can.
Yeah. Maybe his coffee is done.
Maybe.
Sorry,
Maybe
the
he's-
audio cut out for me. What'd you guys say?
Nothing. We were just setting the obstacle for your roll.
Okay.
It's in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's Ob 3 Pathfinder. Get to lock.
Okay.
And Sean, when should I roll to keep an eye out? I know you said there was options once, and I've forgotten what the options were. Like,
Right now.
I'm
I think
gonna pop a fates.
right now. Let me double check.
Dang.
I have like a list of bad things that could happen. Whatever those bad things are. I'll set the ob for your thing. I'll just play.
Excuse me. I'm gonna pour my coffee now, because I'm a very tired boy.
Fine. It's out. Obstacle 2. Scout trap versus obstacle.
okay. Um, 1 second.
That's coffee being poured. You guys hear that? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Make a test.
Yeah. I don't think I have any ability to make a reroll. I don't see how my wises can help. Or my one wise.
All right. You see a huge group of goblins arguing with each other.
Oh no.
They're not currently aware of you. But you see like I don't know, maybe you see like like grouped together, like maybe in like words, and they're like they're like each pointing at a direction. They're arguing, like getting kind of rowdy. You can kind of like get the gist of their body language that they're like angrily arguing what like a direction to go in.
Okay. I whispered to Adorno, I was like, do you know anything about goblins?
I know they're not the friendliest.
Damn right about that. Well, let's try and keep our distance.
Sounds good. Audible sneaking.
No, inaudible.
Inaudible sneaking. Sneak.
All right. Sounds like. Again.
Sneak, baby, sneak. Get away.
probably. Yeah, you're gonna roll against 3 dice. Whole group. Sneak past them. The
Which one of us has to make this test?
I don't know. You guys both were like sneak past, and he's like, "That's right, we should sneak, sneak, sneak." So I'm a little lost. You guys can make that.
Well, what even skill would that be? Is there a
Out,
sneak skill?
out.
Scout? Well, I'm quite good at scout, this test notwithstanding. So I can make it.
Yeah, I feel like you were like, we should sneak. I think it's fair if you.
Okay.
I think Aldormo could help you. Kind of sounded help you. I think Aldormo, do you have out?
I should have scout.
What is it?
It's 2.
Mine's 4, so you can help me.
I will help you.
Okay.
Keeping a wide berth.
Yeah. Just
Gobos.
trying to go very far around them, go nice and slow while they yell at each other.
Oh yeah, so rolling 3. Do you want to roll again, or break the tie in my favor, or break the tie in your favor?
What does that entail? I forgot.
So if you break the tie in your favor, just bring in a trait for you. Not sure if you have to roll for that. I don't think so. If you could use the trait in that way. Or you could use a wise that have for the wise to reroll dice. Otherwise, you could use a trait against yourself, get 2 checks, but you would fail this test. Additionally, you could just do a tiebreaker roll where we would go to base which is probably health and health versus test.
Okay. I'm gonna break it for myself by using rough hands. I'm gonna say we like detoured through a thicket to get away, but the thicket's like full of thorns. But because I'm, used to having these kind of things, I can clear a path for us without crying out in pain like normal people would.
Okay, sure.
Does
Let me check if you need to.
that count as using it for? So I have to check it
Yeah,
as using
yeah.
it for myself. Okay. Yeah.
Let me
Normally I'd use it against because 2 checks is really good, but I think the stakes are a bit too high right now. So
tiebreaker roll. Let's see if
So does that count as a passed or a failed check for the skill?
I believe that would.
Okay.
Oh, maybe you can't use a trait for yourself. You're the grass supposed trait to break your tie an opponent. Bend ending wise. Oh well. Now we know. So I'll let this slide because I said that before we even did anything.
Okay, so I shouldn't have been able to do
Shouldn't
that.
have been able to do that, but we'll just continue on because I don't want to have to read.
That's fine.
So yeah, you
Just so I know for future.
yeah, you navigated the thicket. You're in amongst thicket. Kind of hear them arguing, and in the distance, eventually you hear like a scream, like ah, and someone just like screeches like yeah, oh! And then like there's like a fight that breaks out
Great.
Sneaking
behind you.
intensifies.
So what do
Okay,
you guys?
well, let's use this. I think we should use this commotion to like get out of here and put some distance between us and them.
So yeah,
Yeah,
you
let's
kind of
keep
like in
sneaking
a
away.
deeper. Yeah, you've gotten into like a deeper part of the forest where the daylight's kind of getting dim. The dim light's going to be a factor.
Can you hold a torch in one hand and like hold like your like my weapon in the other without being able to use it, or
I would say probably. You just wouldn't be able to
I'd
use
have
it.
to put the torch down to actually use
Yeah,
obviously the torch, but
yeah. Even the 10-foot pole probably could just drag it behind you.
yeah, that's
But
what I mean. Like yeah, like
in order
in
to
a
use
completely
it though,
unusable way, but like
yeah.
you can carry it without it being a yeah. Okay. Well, we're not gonna do that right now because I don't want to light a torch in a thicket. That seems like a really bad idea. Um, but we should put some distance between us and them. So let's get out of here.
Sounds good. Let's hoof it.
Okay, so is someone gonna carry us along?
I will carry the torch.
No, like who's gonna make the roll to keep moving?
Oh,
And I think it
I
should
can
be
make
you.
the roll. It's a Pathfinder roll.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Where you want to go to? Make
So we
for
should build up your pathfinders. We're the dynamic duo, so we need to be able to do everything
Yeah.
ourselves. I'm
Friendly and grumpy.
Pathfinder right now.
Also, don't forget you have I think you have Forest Wise or Old Forest Wise
Ooh, that's true. So
Aldormo.
you can use your wises,
So
Tyler, to
on
help.
Oh god.
next time you fail, you could just
Yeah.
like use a persona to reroll all failed dice. What's your Pathfinder?
There's 3 things you can do,
My
right?
Pathfinder's
There's
2.
Oh, okay.
hold on. Let me check the sheet.
You could use it to offer aid, and it's technically not aid, and it's like offering advice. And
Nice.
then you could spend a persona or fate for all failed dice or one failed.
Yeah. Or you can just reroll. Yeah, so it's if you spend a fate, you can reroll 1, and if it's a persona, you can reroll them all. Got it. And that's only after you roll and if you failed.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you could do it if you succeeded too, but usually there wouldn't be much
Sounds
reason to
good.
do that.
What's the op for this one?
So where do you want to head to? Do you want to go to the Lost Grove, Old Woman's Hut, Old Wood Edge, straight to Crowthorn?
So we make it to the Lost Grove.
Make the Lost Grove.
How's that feel, Magic?
I think this will be obtuse. A little more used because the goblins are coming down this way from Goblin Town.
Fuck it, I can use a persona to reroll all those.
Okay, so
Old
in order to
Forest
use
Wise.
so in order to use it, you need to explain why.
You need to say, of course, and
And
indicate why you got it wrong, but now have it correct.
yeah,
I was looking at the sky, not the ground. That was my mistake. I thought I could follow the trees, not the path. I'm so tired.
Sure, all right. I mean, that seems like a really stupid way to navigate, but you're an elf, so I'm not going to question it.
Oh yeah, because I like to follow the wind, but I figured that's not right. That didn't work.
Well, I mean, like I said, you're the elf, not me, so I'm not going to question you on this.
Okay. And I'm gonna re-roll that 6 for with one of my fates. That's all right.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's like you're allowed to fail. It's not a big deal.
I want to pass. Oh no.
That's okay. We'll build you up. We'll make it happen.
Okay. Get to the Lost Grove, but you're hungry. So
Damn
Aldormo,
it.
mark that you've grown hungry. You're wandering around. You're looking on the ground, and you're like, saw a bird. Looking on the ground, you saw like a
See,
squirrel, and you're like, realized that other than that one meal that you had recently, you don't know how long you were inside that chrysalis. It could have been a couple of days. So like the hunger's intense.
man, seeing all these animal bones makes me hungry.
So where do you what do you've made it to the Lost Grove. It's an area where the trees are a little more sparse, but it's still like the trees are a bit different. But there's like kind of like hills to make it hard to navigate, and there's like inside the like in between each of the hills, because all the trees are like on the hills and stuff. But in between, like this omnipresent fog that kind of you have to like go into the fog and then come back out. Area particularly hard to navigate. So what
Uh,
do you want to do? You guys want you
well,
push on?
first
And so it's
turn which?
turn 4 as travel, sneak, travel again. So it's turn 4. So next turn the grind's gonna hit.
Hey, well,
Or like
first
after this
I
turn.
would like to, yeah,
You would
I
like
like to eat something first because I'm very hungry.
you have
Like
this
eat one of my rations. Mad Jack, are you hungry?
I am not.
No, I got this ration for you if you need.
Good.
How are you feeling, Mad Jack? We're almost at town.
We are not almost at town. We are very far from town.
Well, I feel closer because of this progress.
We are closer.
I'll get there soon.
the wind blows and the woods presence seems uh shadows grow darker as midday kind of comes to an end. Traveling for a bit.
Mad Jack, are you all right?
Yeah, I'll feel better once we're out of this accursed forest.
You're not afraid, are you?
I said I'll feel better when we're out of this forest. Get me out of this forest.
I'll get you out of this forest. Let's kick our feet up for 5 minutes just to relax.
You guys don't have any checks to
No, I just want to do that. Oh, okay.
I mean, if you want to like just stop for a minute, that's fine. But I could throw in monsters and shit. Just giving you a warning.
Well,
Like
you
if
can
you're
also
not,
throw in monsters if we move, so that doesn't really change anything.
yeah,
I
but
was
that's
hoping I could try
usually
and-
like if I already planned there to be monsters already there, or if you guys fail a test. But if you're just we're gonna wait here until something happens, I could be like, okay, something happens.
I was hoping I could try and cure
Right.
Mad Jack's fear.
Like I said before, you need to
Can
check and
you?
have that in either at town with
Ah, shit.
using personal business use gold, or you could get a check and just use it in camp phase.
Damn it. Yes, yes. I can actually cure fear.
Oh,
You
cool.
want to know how I can cure fear? By
No.
by singing.
That's cool.
I cured a whole
All right.
group worth of fear last session. It was great.
Oh, nice. Too bad I wasn't there. Then I could have been cured also. But I am not. And we need to keep moving. So
Sounds good.
let's get to the edge of the woods.
That's a good idea. and I kick over the stump I was leaning on.
You just like kick it over. Like it wasn't actually attached at all. Like you're kicking the
Oh, it's
set.
just the.
You're kicking the set over of like this like play.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
So, are you gonna lead us, Magic, or is Tyler or Eldormo?
I wouldn't mind leading again.
I'm
Okay.
If you
certainly.
wanna-
I have 0 Pathfinder. I don't want to start now.
But it's so useful. You could learn.
Yeah, so could he. He's already got 2.
Yeah, it's true.
Look, man, we started with 2 people who knew Pathfinder, and I thought that was enough. Apparently not. I was like, I don't need Pathfinder. Other people will do that. I'm sticking to it.
The real trick is making a map. But yeah. So you guys want to go there? The obstacle, I think I'll set it at 3. Does someone have a torch? I don't remember if you.
I left all my torches. I can illuminate our way by holding the silver against the moonlight.
Does Magic doesn't have torches, does?
Mad Jack has torches, I believe.
Yep, I can light a torch and hold it.
Yeah, so it's 3.
Are we?
Obstacle 3 to get to. I'll say to get to the Crowthorn because they exit the Oldwood Edge, and then 3 to get to the Crowthorn.
Sounds good.
Like walk
I'm gonna-
toward,
Yeah, there's like nothing in the way.
like walk up a hill because it's like on top of a hill.
Okay, and it was Ob 3, right?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, it is up 3.
Okay. Good.
It would take me. All right. Fate or anything? Do you have anything left?
I don't think so. I can't pop a. Let's see.
Do you have fate or
I can't pop a fate.
no? I know. I'm just
I used my
asking. You have fate. You can because this is you're in the forest. You could use the wise. We roll failed dice.
Oh, okay. Hey, I can. That's good point. I keep forgetting about that. I didn't use that many wises as risotto. So
Yeah, I think no one
nice. I like
really
that one
had
next.
appropriate wises, but I think that's because like that like first character in a random kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, I re-rolled my failed dice, which was the 1.
So say what was it? I in like kind of like a eureka, and then gesticulate why you succeeded. You don't really need to just be like just indicate that you know something, but you don't need to actually say it.
Mad Jack, I got it. And I point in a direction. I say, "There's no time," and I run.
I follow.
It's like run, and you got got out of the woods, and you
Here's
run
how
up
I gesticulate.
a
I
hill.
hoof it. Sheer confidence.
I understand. I just book it like a bloodhound. Okay, so you guys are at the gates of Crowthorn now, and we'll do the procedure of being in town. Town procedure. Spend any checks that you have.
No
Make
checks.
recoveries.
Well,
or-
I have a positive check, but that doesn't count.
Oh yeah. So Tyler, mark that you've used your wise for deeper understanding for persona and spending fate.
I did. Yeah.
So when you fill.
Oh wait, what?
So what your wise. So under your wise.
Yep.
there's like 3 things or 4
Oh
things
yeah.
or something that's like pass, fail, persona.
Yeah, I
So
got those checked.
so don't do the fail. Unclick that and click
All
the
right.
fate, because that's what you did. You used a
Okay.
persona and a fate. For the pass and fail, that's when you help someone else with your wise. You will mark whatever the result of that was. And so when you collect all
Okay.
4 of them, you could either change your wise to a new one, or you could, I think you just change it to a new one or keep it. Basically the option. And this is how you can, like,
Oh.
if you're like, oh, we're almost concluding the adventure, I've collected all 4, now I'm going to change it to something new next adventure.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. All right. So do I put the fate check in the spent fates above,
Yeah, so
or is it
like
just
if you
is it
spent
just
the
done?
fate, you spent the fate as normal.
Level 2. Oh.
You've got,
Oh.
so you leveled up now. All right, so roll on the town event table. So can someone roll 2d6?
I'll roll 2d6. Oh, it's got it.
What's the total?
5.
5. Okay, event 5. Minor inconvenience. So can you roll 3d6?
Oh no. 6. That's low.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna say there's no room in the tavern. They're crowded. It's the result is billeted army. But I think what I'll do is that the kind of the beastmen and the mercenaries of Liar's Castle stirred up with freeing of slaves, so they've been kind of going about capturing anything. So any of the like the small farmsteads that are very close to Crowthorne on the opposite side have kind of retreated to Crowthorne, and a few of the slaves have made it back here. So they've they're crowding up the tavern. Can't go to the tavern.
Okay. That's sad. I wanted to gamble, but oh well.
Ah.
Have some money. Do stuff. Let me continue along the. Sure. You guys want to level for
Yes.
town fate. Roll. So uneaten fresh food spoils. You have.
I don't have any.
I have the 1 ration left.
Is it?
The
Is it?
rations aren't fresh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or
Or
is
what
it a
does it say?
preserve ration or?
It's a fresh ration.
Okay, so it spoils.
Oh, then it spoils.
Okay, it's out of my inventory.
Characters level up as soon as they enter town and if they have spent the required rewards. So, you guys have leveled.
Yeah, I am now level 3.
So, looking. Level abilities. Level 3 warrior. You can choose stubborn or skirmisher. So stubborn is you're always the last out of a fight. You are depleted to 0. Dead, you are reduced to 1, and you just like minus the disposition from someone else.
Okay.
So basically, you extend the amount of time you're in the fight for, being the absolute last one.
Well, not necessarily. Oh wait, no, yeah, I always stay at 1 and I can transfer it to other people until right. That keeps happening even if I'm just at 1 and I take a bunch of damage. I just give it to other people.
Yep. Deduct the remainder from another player.
Okay, yeah. If it would be reduced to 0, reduced it to 1 instead.
You just like be like, I instead of I took like 6 damage, but I'm only have 3. Instead, you take 2 damage. You take 4 from someone.
Okay, cool.
Or you could choose skirmisher. Leather armor. When wearing leather armor, roll low. Either dice comes up or 6 by -1.
Sorry, that's only for bows?
Leather armor.
Or that...
Improved leather armor ability.
Right, so regular leather armor is if I get hit, I roll a d6. And if I get a...
So basically, you get double the chances of succeeding to deflect it by negative.
Okay, and that's it.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to take stubborn.
Stubborn? Okay. All right. So mark that you now have stubborn as a as the thing, and so it's like if you're depleted to 0, instead reduce to -1 and deduct the remainder of damage from other players. Elf, you are level 2 now. Is that correct?
Yep.
So you could
Level
either
2.
choose to cast 1 more spell per day, or choose a level benefit of Wilder. The level benefit
Wilder?
of Wilder is +1 to wilderness camp rolls. So you would add 1 to the 2d6 camp event rolls for wilderness camps. So you basically, your
That
presence makes camping safe, or you could choose to cast an additional spell per day.
I'm gonna go with Wilder because I don't
That
know
seems
what
really
other
useful,
spells
yeah.
could I get. Yeah.
I mean, they all seem really useful, but I like mine.
What is the? What spells do I have access to again?
So who is your mentor and where are they?
My mentor was Daroda, the Pathfinder, and currently they're back in my hometown, far away.
Okay, so if
We'll be right back.
so you currently have your 1 spell, and they would Daryl the Pathfinder would teach you another one, once you come in contact with them.
That's not happening anytime soon. I'll take Wilder.
But you'd also be able to cast another spell, so it would be like if you got into 2 fights in between rests, you would be able to cast your bees twice, or whatever. Plus, there's that other spell book that you found that you left hanging in the tree that you'll eventually.
Nah, I'll take Wilder.
Wilder?
I
Okay.
feel like we need safer camps.
Okay, yeah. So it's +1 to the wilderness camp rolls.
Okay.
For camp event for wilderness camp.
And I'll just write that in level requirements and benefits for level 2.
Yeah. Additionally, if someone else, like, so this is if you're helping set the camp or whatever, the survivalist check. If someone else does it too, they will give it another +1. So you'd be able to get +2.
Hey. So +2 to
+1.
wilderness camping.
Camp event check.
Camp. Awesome.
Nice.
Just out of curiosity, what do I get? Sorry?
Oh, you do have survivalist. So you could set camp with survivalist, and because you're a wilder, get the bonus. You'd be able to get +2 instead of just the regular +1. So what was your question?
I was gonna ask, what do I get at level 5?
Level 5, you can either cast +1. You can either get a 2nd level spell, or you can cast, or you be a master. And master doubles the benefits using bow, sword, or dagger in a fight. You choose one.
Oh. So I don't get like a cousin or anything?
Nope. That's only the halfling, the dwarf, or the warrior.
Oh,
Yeah, the cleric just gets spells, the magician just gets spells, the elf gets
I
a choice between a spell or ability.
I chose the wrong character.
you wanted a cousin.
I wanted a friend.
Well, that's
It's all good. No,
this
no,
is
that's all good.
this is what you did is you just gave yourself motivation. That's why you always make friends. It's your
Yeah, that's what I'm
motivation now.
doing. Yeah.
Yeah. So now that we've done that, we'll look at other things. Well, I guess we'll wait for Chris to come back, but until then, I will talk about what other things we could do. So the town phase now is to strategize, to discuss anyone's current conditions and how you would be able to go about recovering and resupplying your needs. You will determine if you're haggling or not, and someone will make a haggling test if you guys are.
Alrighty.
Then you determine your accommodations while in town. So if you're staying in town for long enough that you need to stay in accommodations, you need to determine accommodations for everybody. Then you can
I'm
conduct
back.
business. Okay, I was just going over the town phase procedure.
Okay.
So yeah, so basically it's strategize, figure out what you're doing and how you recover, resupply, determine if you're haggling or not, determine if your recovery needs to stay at accommodations. If you are staying at accommodations, everyone has to stay at some sort of accommodation. Because staying at accommodation isn't just like a night or like an hour; it's kind of like a week or something like that. And then
Yeah.
conduct business, so you just add all your lifestyle costs for any of the activities you're doing, and can't earn checks in town phase, and time doesn't pass in town, as in like the grind. And then you could just do whatever you want, and then I might be like, oh, that sounds like that's this test, and it also increases your lifestyle by +1.
Okay, well, I don't have haggling, so I'm probably not going to haggle, but what about you? Do you have it?
I do not have haggle.
So let's not bother then.
I have persuader though.
Yeah, but that's not a haggler.
That's not
Um,
what I wanted to show you. That's the one.
hmm.
So I guess what is your conditions?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I have exhausted and afraid. So the thing about exhausted is the only place that can cure it is the inn, from the looks of things.
Ah, I don't think there's an inn at.
Mm,
Oh, there is an inn.
That's what it says. Yeah.
Yeah, there is an
In
inn now.
Prothor.
Because there wasn't an inn until I added it.
Right.
You guys were there was no trade happening, and then you guys went and made it there, and then they're like, oh man, people can make it there, and so merchants have
Yeah.
started to coming to
So
town.
I'd like to like. So if I stay at an inn, it's +2 lifestyle, and that's just for one recovery test.
No, you get 2 recovery tests.
Okay, good.
So
That's what I
if
thought.
you were
Okay.
hungry and
I think
thirsty,
I think
or I guess you guys were hungry and thirsty. That last test made you guys hungry and thirsty. So thought I'd if you could, one of you guys could, or yeah, whatever. Well, you guys aren't hungry and thirsty. You could have
Yeah.
finagled it that it wouldn't have been, but you would get a free hungry and thirsty because they feed you when you stay at the end, and
Yeah.
then you get +1 dice when you recover angry, afraid, or exhausted, and then you get to recover
Right.
I'll be right back.
2 tests essentially. But if you fail one, you are done for the recovery for the whole town phase. Does that make sense?
Okay. Sorry. So I've stayed in an inn. It's 2 lifestyle that I pay,
Yeah. Oh yeah, gold.
and then
Pack 1 gold gives you 2 dice.
2 dice of what?
Treasure.
Right. Okay. Got it. Okay. And then 1 silver is 1
Yeah,
for
1
the
silver
liquor.
is 1, and 2 pack of copper is 1 dice.
Right. Got it. Okay. So I'm gonna stay at the inn, and I'm gonna try to recover. So I guess I have to start with afraid, right? Or well, I guess.
It's whatever's on
Right.
their character sheet that comes.
So is Tyler staying as well, or
He'll have to stay somewhere. And it doesn't have to stay at the inn. He could stay at the stables.
okay? Well, I guess I should wait to see what he wants to do. Um, can I get my armor repaired here anywhere? Doesn't look like it.
Cannot use the abilities at the guild hall. Make armor test to repair them yourself.
Right. Yeah, right here is use facilities. Right, got it. Um. Hmm. Let me check to see what's in the market. Is there a list of them market or a list of the goods anywhere in the any of the sheets you gave us?
Look, there is. It up.
Yeah. Okay. It's okay. I'll go open it up. 1 second.
Otherwise, all right. So yeah, the master gear list is.
Okay.
What would you be
Can't
thinking about buying?
find it. I don't know. I just wanted to look at it and see if there's anything I'd be interested in.
Torches.
Oh yeah, and how do we identify if something's magic? I forget.
Uh, so could make. You have the spell superneural vision. Make a master at identify the magical properties. Otherwise, you could search at the library. I don't think has a library.
Yeah, it doesn't have a library.
Still do research like any other lifestyle. Ask around about legend. It might be spiel.
Okay. Yeah, I can't find any of the. Can't find where I put the PDF I had.
Okay, well I could just go over a few. I know. Yeah, probably not gonna buy weapons. I'm gonna buy a bow. Rolls are ob 3. Could sell a traveling spellbook for 1 treasure. Sell a lantern. Water's free. Grab some water.
Oh, never mind. I found it. Sorry, it just took me a minute. Couldn't remember where I put it.
If you want something other than what's listed here, you'll have to talk to me. For example, if you want to buy like a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, no problem.
Probably going to be
Okay, sorry. What page did you say the things were on? Page
37.
Sorry?
Just chapter 37 under chapter of the table
Thank you.
here.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess the one thing I was looking for is like I'd like to like get like a cart or something, or like just rent one so that we can bring it back there and cart the rest of the stuff back into town.
Yeah, I mean, I think you'd have to Guildhall and ask around. I think.
Okay. All right. You
Feel
back,
it,
Tyler?
lifestyle. Take a drink of coffee.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, sorry, I'm right here.
Okay. So I'm gonna stay at the no, 1 second. Oh, come on. Okay, sorry.
Staying at the inn, right?
Yes.
All right. So since he's staying at the inn, Tyler, that means he's like gonna stay there for a couple of days. That means you'd have to stay somewhere else. You could stay at the inn also, but
Sounds good. I will
where would you want to sleep, Tyler? Do you want to sleep in the streets, the inn,
I will sleep in the streets.
the flop house, or the
You
stables?
could also just like in the
I'll
stables, and then you
I'll
can
sleep on the streets, and I will panhandle with my singing.
Okay.
Is that allowed? Can I do that?
Panhandling will cost you money. Weirdly enough, because that's kind of like doing personal business. Could potentially generate money. We'll
That's
say
something just he can just do as an action, though. He doesn't need to like do it necessarily while I'm doing this, you know?
yeah. But you say you're sleeping and then he's gonna stay in the streets, right? Is that what I got?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can make your recovery tests, and Tyler, you're gonna roll on the.
I love the sleeping on the streets table. Okay.
Can I just sleep on the table?
How do I make recovery rolls?
So I think they're like right listed right up beside your. Oh yeah, they are. So recovering from afraid is ob 3 will, exhausted's ob 3 health, and you get an additional dice staying at the end.
Sorry, ob 3 will or health?
Will for afraid, health for exhausted.
And I have to do afraid first, right?
Yep. You get
Okay.
+1 dice.
Okay. Okay.
All right, Tyler, can you roll?
Okay.
And what was the ob? Sorry.
3. So the ob was 3. Tyler, you rolled 3. This is possibly the
Oh, no.
hilarious thing ever. You've become involved in some unspeakable plot. May not conduct any further business in town or use any facilities in town. So you basically are done with the town phase. Never speak of this again. But you may take unspeakable plot wise.
What?
Does that mean I get kicked out too before I can recover?
No, it just Tyler's just busy doing, or Aldormo is just
So do I
busy
have-
doing
He's
something.
involved in
Replace
some
one of my
unspeakable
wives?
plot. Okay. Well, I'll just let him do that then.
Pardon?
Okay, do I replace one of my wises or do I just add it to the list of wises?
Let me look. I think there's a maximum number, so you might have to replace.
No, I like Gold Forest wise.
Yeah, you only have 2 wises. Whichever one. One.
For exhausted, it's 3 as well. Okay.
So which one are
I
you?
haven't used Elven Craftwise yet, but at this point, I don't know what I would use it for. Old Forest Wise seems more useful.
Okay. So you're gonna get rid of. I'll actually let me take a look first. Cover.
I want to know how Unspeakable Plotwise comes up in anything.
Well, if there's an unspeakable plot, you can know things about them.
You're like, oh
It's a
yeah.
plot by Gowron. This plot has no honor.
No, wait a minute. No. Accent. Oh, character can have up to 4 wises. Oh, you just gain it. Yep. Gain 1.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
So was it?
Glad I checked it.
Unspeakable plot wise.
Perfect.
Whoops, I wrote wide. Okay, I now have dark information.
Hey, you're not allowed to speak about it ever again.
Oh shit! Do I have like a sullen look in my eyes at least, or like am I affected by what I've seen?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you.
Do I have a fucking Manchurian candidate trigger in me, like a vocal parasite or something? Like
No,
Locomotive. Cheese whiz.
Ah.
Face. Orange.
hallelujah.
all right. So you're still tired. But you rolled enough dice. Health's 4 plus 1 dice for.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm still exhausted, but I'm not
You're not
afraid.
afraid anymore. Perfect.
Um,
So your current cost of living is 2, and now you have to
Okay.
like you can't access Tyler's gold, Aldarmo's gold either. They're off doing something.
okay. Um,
Kind of funny.
okay. I'm gonna ask around the guild hall and see if I can rent a cart.
Okay, so you're going to.
Can I do that or directly, or do I need to like do some work for them first?
You're
Or
gonna see if
would that count as?
you're gonna find the right person first off.
Okay.
These circles test.
Okay, I have a 1 in circles, so that's gonna be a failure.
It only circles up people of your same disposition. They're gonna be chaotic. Chaos. We're done circles. Circles. What level are you?
3.
Gain a reputation. +1 dice on your circles in your hometown. Oh.
This is not my hometown. My hometown is I am infamous in my hometown, so that's not very helpful.
What are you trying to do? You're searching for someone willing to help for a price.
So I can borrow their cart. And I'll offer to split the profits from my venture. Hell, I can show them like some of the gold that I got. I'm like, there's more valuables besides.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Okay. I failed. Shocking.
Yeah, there's this like thoroughly like really tall surly dwarf, but by really tall, he's probably like still kind of like up to your like up to your like collarbone, or no, you're tall too, so probably like up to your like pec or something. But he would be but they would be like yeah, he'd be like almost small human size, like but he's like really thick, and he's like he has like a few carts out front of his like myth, like taking a break, and he's so yeah, I guess you've approached him and said it, and he's like, what do you mean you're gonna split the profit? Seems like to me you should pay up front that gold there.
I'm like, I'll pay up front if you prefer, but then I'm gonna
And
take all of
and he's
what I
like,
can
is
get
then it's
from.
called an investment. I get half.
I don't. What would it cost up front?
No. You give me money now. Let me give you the cart. Then when you come back, give me half.
Yeah, yeah. What would it cost up front? That's what I'm asking. Like, what would it
And
cost
he
for
he
me
get
right now?
he gives you a number, but it's probably like obstacle to uh resource test. Like some amount of money, like a bag of gold.
Okay, so this would count as like just a +1 lifestyle, basically.
No, the circles test is already a +1 lifestyle. This is gonna be a resource test obstacle.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. So it's a resources test, and then I do another resources test later to pay off my lifestyle. But this isn't that.
Right. So your current lifestyle is a 3. Saying you
Yeah.
want
Okay.
this, you gotta buy it, and then give me a cut,
Okay. That seems fair.
and then well not buy it, but you pay some of it up front.
Okay. Does it have like this cart? Like I assume comes with like animals to pull the cart because I can't pull a cart. I'm not.
I wouldn't be more or less like those like rickshaw things that are like people like would carry someone through like the city.
Okay.
It's
Sure.
like
Yeah.
it's like that,
Like a
but you
huge
can
wheelbarrow.
yeah, but like you can be set it down and it's pretty stable and
Okay.
it's kind of low. It's not like up high.
Okay. That seems fair. So I'll make a resources test then.
Yeah. I mean, like I guess the other thing is you can hire porters.
Yeah, I guess. But like that tapestry was like an 8. How's somebody gonna be carry that? It'll probably be cheaper for you to just get a cart.
Yeah. Could use like labor tests.
But like I can't carry all of that.
I mean,
Like I'm not gonna
hands
be able to
two
carry.
hands is like 6, I think. It could carry a full stack
Okay,
of
then I
6 items.
can't have a weapon, and
Yeah,
if I
yeah,
come across anything dangerous in the woods, I will die.
yeah.
I can't
Okay,
fight.
so you're gonna do the cart then?
Yeah, it
All right.
just seems like the most sensible option. So we can
Uh,
load everything onto the cart, and I can,
obstacle 2 resource test.
if something bad goes down, I can still defend myself. And I'm not going to be exhausted from lugging a bunch of garbage through the woods.
Obstacle 2. How many dice are you?
Um. Okay, so
Or
I
how many
guess I have
dice
to
do you have in
spend like.
total? Actually, first
Sorry,
one.
what?
How many dice do you have in total? You have 2 silver and 2 gold. So that means you have 6 dice in.
Yeah, but I don't want to use them all, right? Because
Yeah, you have
If
already
I always spend all of them, right?
yeah, you already have 3 that you need lifestyle.
Right.
So I guess the choice would be sack of gold or sack of gold.
That's when I leave. But right now, what's the resource? The resource is also 3 now.
Op 2.
It's
Either
2
do
right now.
either throw 2 dice at it or 3 dice and hope to get a pass. You'll get the item either way, but if you get a pass, your resource stat goes up by 1.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So it's a 2 resources of 2 right now. I have resources of 1. Okay, I'm just gonna spend a gold and get a pass, basically, right?
So you're spending 2 gold and
2
you're
gold.
gold, so you're gonna roll 2 dice versus obstacle and see what happens. And on a fail,
Sorry,
I'll
I
probably
thought 1 gold gave you 2 resources.
right. I said roll the 2 dice
Oh, okay, got it.
versus op 2. Okay, so
Okay, so that's 1 success.
success, fail. So you're taxed, but you spent gold on this test, so the tax doesn't do anything. But you'll get what you.
Okay.
Congratulations, you have a cart. You have a
Okay.
fail, so your resource doesn't advance.
Okay. All right, and now
And he's like, make sure you bring that back. If everything goes well, I'll put it
okay.
at the smith's.
All right, dope. So I spent a gold, right?
Yeah, have 1 stack of gold, ever 1 bunch of gold. I had 2 bunches of.
Sorry, what?
You have 1 sack of gold and 2 bunches of left. Impeding
Yes.
lifestyle ob 3.
Yes. Okay. So I think I'm gonna be done because I'm gonna need to use this gold to pay off my bill. So I need to use all of this basically. I didn't appraise this circlet. Or can I sell this circlet at the
Yep.
in the market?
Circlet. No,
Yeah, I have a
you don't need
circlet
to
that I found.
market. Everything is trade. So any as circlet.
Oh, so it's just it count. What does it count as though? Like a silver or a gold? Or
I'm looking that up. Find it.
in the tree? I think. I think.
Dice. Can't break it up.
Yeah, no problem.
Yep, it's 3 dice worth.
Wow.
You could save the circlet and that for your cost of living. Or extra dice to go buy something or whatever.
Yeah.
Hire porters to carry the cart now that you have a cart.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. I can, like, yeah, I'll get the porters to carry the cart so I don't have to. That's a good idea. How much does the porter cost?
So you have to look for help.
Okay, I'll look for help.
And for help, there's lifestyle by 1. But first you
Yeah.
got to 6. So
Okay, no problem.
that's how much they cost. And now you have to 6 a circle of 1. Yeah.
Okay. I failed.
Yeah, they're upset that didn't like Ludwig and Sledgy go off with you. Like Like they're wonder. There's some questions. Like what's going on?
Like it's dangerous in the woods. Like,
Yeah. So there
I didn't tell them.
no one wants to go with you, and
Mm.
even like
Oh,
even like
fine,
had
I'll
to
look.
you even
Yeah.
gave like a whatever like a you flipped some money or whatever like bills. Like you promised some gold to people to be like, oh, give me whatever, I'll give you some. How it gets billed. You don't get the porters, but your lifestyle goes up by 1 for.
Well,
That's
oh well.
lifestyle's 4 now.
Okay, I'm thinking it's time to leave.
Time to pay your bills.
So I need to make a resources test, right?
Yeah, bills test. Obstacle.
I'm going to just spend 4 of my gold and silver.
Okay, so you're gonna keep the circlet.
Yeah, I'll keep the circlet because it's the most valuable, but I'll spend the gold and silver. I'll roll a resources test just to see if I get a success.
Okay.
I do. Hey, how about that?
Right. You gotta roll all the.
Oh, why? Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah. Wow.
The gold and
It's not
silver
not
would be.
success.
Or you got 3 more dice. That same thing.
Sorry, 4 more because it's 1 for my resources, right?
You have a resource
2 for the
stat of
gold,
1?
and then 2 silvers, 2 more, plus 1 for my resources.
Oh, you have resources as
right?
stat? Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. I was just rolling that one separately because if it's it's the resources pass or fail counts for all of it together, right? What am I thinking? Okay, I passed.
Oh, cool. So you resource goes up by 1 then.
All right.
So it's 2. Now you need
Okay,
a
and I've spent all
pass
that gold.
and a fail. In order to get up even higher.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like sort of like why you maybe think about going to like buy like torch with like 2 gold, like 2 silver. You could buy a single torch or something like that,
Right. Makes sense
and
to
then
give yourself a
you
good chance of a
get a
resources.
pass, and then do something really hard, but just have enough treasure so that you don't get taxed. That it counts as a fail.
Yeah. Oh well, it's fine.
Yeah.
I got resources at 2 now, so I'm happy.
That's yeah. No, you did the thing. So yeah, you I guess when you're leaving, you find Aldormo somewhere slumped over in some alley.
Whoa, Adormo, are you okay, man? What happened?
I look up at him. I feel great.
You do? Where have you been? I haven't seen you.
Oh, just been around town, trying to find people to talk to, hang out. Nothing crazy.
Uh-huh.
Nothing crazy. He's
I'm
like
just
wiping
tired,
off
that's
blood
all.
off his dagger. Nothing too crazy, you know.
Uh-huh.
All
All
right.
right. Well,
Get to.
I got this cart,
Hey,
so
thanks,
you can
man.
carry all that stuff back. I didn't do it for you.
No, but thank you for helping your friends,
Uh-huh.
and in a way, my friends. I hope.
All right. Do you want to do the leaving town roll? I get a full water scan, right?
Yeah. So water everywhere, and drink it all. Leaving town. I believe that's 2. Great.
7.
Leaving town. Oh, there we go. 1 more dice. I missed. 3d6.
Okay, here's 1 more. 11.
11. Yeah, so you meet some guildsmen before you exit guild. Roll 6. Normal, can you roll 2d6?
I'll roll 2d6.
1, 3. Bakers. Some bakers want to uh looking for some
Give us
short-term
free bread.
Muscle. Recover the head of the Bakers Guild been taken captive by some rough-looking individuals.
That seems like something I could deal with. Where'd they take him?
Like they went over. They headed west.
All right.
They're like, "Are you gonna help?" Expectingly, their flour-filled hands.
Flour filled? Why are they carrying flour around in their hands?
Wait, is it flowers or flour like the powder? They just have bags of flour with them.
Well, they're bakers.
They're bakers
Tell
and they
me.
haven't washed their hands in a while, so they go to shake your hand and your hands all like filled with
This is
flour.
gonna severely detract from our lugging treasure back to town if we do this. I'll have rented this cart for nothing. I can't have rented this cart for nothing. I have to respectfully decline. Plus, I don't want to go to Liar's Castle. Those guys are assholes.
They're like, know where he's held.
I'm
Yeah,
like, well,
but I don't
if they
like
came from the west, they came from Liar's Castle. Hey, you know what? You could probably find some people in town willing to help you, but I'm not.
Wait a minute, I have a question. We called it Liar's Castle. Is this Liar's Castle to anybody else outside of us?
No,
We had to give it some name.
We gave it a name, but what do they call it? What do the bakers know? Do they know what Liar's Castle is?
They just like, oh, you know exactly where they are. They just assume that you know.
Well, I just assumed. Yeah,
Like,
I don't know for sure.
Like Liar's Castle.
Adormo doesn't know Liar's Castle. What castle is this?
And then one of the bakers.
I'm just saying, if they came from the west, that's almost certainly what happened, and I don't want to deal with them.
Like, do you mean
Let's put it that
Bywin's
way.
Castle?
Sure. Is that the one with the labyrinth outside it?
I don't know. I haven't been there. It's been abandoned for years and years. We don't really
there's some
go west
nasty
from
people
here.
in there.
We don't really go west from here. There's like Old Town's been
Yeah, I can't
overrun
blame
by
you.
goblins. I've heard worse.
It has. And worse.
He's like, he like kind of gives you like a, oh god, like just confirmed my kind of look.
Look, if your guy's still missing when I get back to town, I'll see what I can do. But as it is, I got other business that needs my attention.
Okay. Like, okay.
And I think to myself, treasure attention.
If this was a Telltale game, the little pop up you would remember that.
That appears whenever I sit on a Casper mattress.
Okay. Yeah, you guys rented that thing. Setting on your way. Put you over at
Right.
Oldwood Edge. Montage your way down the hill. And
I
into
am
the
going
woods.
to, I think, make dinner.
I think we're gonna end it
now.
here.
Yeah.
have a quick ending. I guess you could do it.
Okay, my belief is rely on myself. Which like I just took the lead and didn't get any help, but I don't know if that really counts. I need to rethink my beliefs.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You,
I put it there to
I
like
think
convince myself to use loner more often, but I just never end up doing it.
I think you relied on Aldormo to make your way through the thing. If after like the second time we're like you failed and like got us lost, I'm gonna do it, even though you're objectively worse. I'd say you would have.
Yeah. And I can use my
And
traits
then
against myself.
and
I
then
should do that more often, but
use the
I was
trait.
too nervous today because of all the gold we had. Okay, my goal is get the gold to town, which we did, and went on the move, keeping out for dangerous creatures, which I did as well.
Okay. Perfect. So you got a Jonah and a fate. Dormo.
Yep.
Believe friendship is stronger than metal. Instinct, always look for flowers. And goals to befriend Jack. I do not. I think my relationship with Jack is more of a mutually assured survival
It's a work in progress.
progress.
Have you made any progress towards
I did.
you think?
I think so. Mad Jack doesn't hate me. We traveled together, and I think he trusts me with my scouting skills.
Okay, so you can get a fate for that. What was your other thing? I guess your belief. That was your belief.
Friendship is stronger. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you've
Instinct.
established.
Yeah.
You just got
Well, Mad Jack seems very standoffish. I'd hate to force myself onto him and make him uncomfortable.
You got a fate. Now MVP, team worker, and roleplay. Want to give what?
I think Mad Jack gets it. I think he's very good for roleplay.
MVP. Can't get all three.
Hello?
Hello? Yeah?
Hi.
You guys hear me? Hello?
Hello?
I think I was
I'm right here.
cutting out
Yeah.
maybe.
Sorry.
So, yeah, so who wants to do an MVP team worker? I'm thinking maybe Aldormo for getting the, or maybe MVP getting the group. Crowthorn.
I agree.
Tough test.
Seems fair.
And
Oh,
then
thank you.
maybe Mad Jack for
Made most of the important roles.
team worker, because thinking about getting treasure place, getting a kind of moving along.
Okay.
Promo. Part for the now roleplay award. Roleplay. Ugh. Like, do I give it to Dormo for being embroiled in a random sequel plot?
I agree.
That just seems so
which
random.
I'm unaware of yet.
No, you're aware of. You're just not allowed to speak of it. It's unspeakable.
That's what I mean. Can you speak of it to me in private so
No,
I know
no.
what it is?
I don't know what it is. You don't know what it
fuck.
is. And then when you want to,
no,
when
I
you
see.
want to elaborate just a tiny bit, you'll use it as a wise, and it'll be like, during my time on that unspeakable event, I dealt with this, and then we'll kind of like slowly over the course of the next whatever we'll piece together. Maybe we'll piece together what you did.
Oh boy.
So yeah, I'm thinking we'll give it to Eldormo. That was I think hilarious, and the way you played it off was I'm really fine. It's like slumped in the. I was trying to make friends. Okay, perfect.
Alrighty. Oh,
Um,
thank you.
so that's MVP Tyler, RP goes to Tyler. It's 2.
Okay.
Thanks for playing. Bye.
Woo!